Hi, my name is Parthiban. I am from Leadonomics India. Today I'm talking to Mr. Anisu Verghese. He is the internal communication expert. He's an author. He's also a career coach, and he has been in the industry for 18 years, specializing in internal communication. Thank you, Mr. Anisu. Really nice
Pleasure.
to have you here.
Pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me to this episode of yours.
Mr. Anisu, tell me your journey. You had an interesting journey because you studied botany, then you
Right.
did your MBA in marketing.
Right.
Then how did you land up in internal communication, and how did you become an expert?
So the common thread to that is communications, because I've been always passionate about writing, about talking about the work which I do. All through college, also school, I've been part of the editorial board. I've been editing newsletters. I've carried that passion through into my workplace, irrespective of the background or the career or the choice which I took in terms of my studies. I still managed to continue that thread. So that's really the background.
The key message is no matter what your past is, as long as you follow your passion, you
Absolutely.
ultimately get there.
Absolutely.
You're also kind of an expert in personal branding, and I've read some of your models on personal branding.
Right.
Tell me a little bit more on why is it so important?
To begin, I think personal branding itself, it's about differentiating yourself, but by helping others. So the only way you can differentiate yourself is when you help others. So that's the philosophy behind the personal branding, is what I believe. And it's very important because in this world where there is so much of competition, jobs are limited, the opportunities are limited. The only way you can stand out and stand apart from everyone else out there is by differentiating yourself, and therefore personal branding comes into play very actively in that context.
And I believe it's not just limited to only the leaders, right? Leaders, of course, need to have certain level of personal branding.
Absolutely.
Can it be from the people who just join the corporates?
There is a myth that it has to be either a politician or a leader, or people who are celebrities. But that's really not true, because anyone can really build their own personal brand. But of course, it takes a lot of time and effort. You need to be invested in it. You need to constantly be thinking about it. And it's not something which can happen overnight. So there are some myths which need to be broken before your personal brand can be built. But it is definitely something which anybody can create.
See, we're talking about myths. So can you maybe tell one or two myths, and what else can be done in the personal branding space?
One of the biggest myths is that personal branding is all about social media and you need to be present online. But that's one part of it. That's one of the channels in which you can build your personal brand. But that's not the only way. In fact, you need to start building your brand from around your circle of family and friends, and then slowly expand. And maybe your community, maybe your neighborhood, maybe your office environments. It's nothing to do with about digital or social media first. Of course, that helps. The other myth is that this is all about leaders. It only Obama and only Richard Branson can do this. No one else can, and you need a big team of PR professionals to help you out. But that's again not true, because anyone who is very clear about what they want to differentiate themselves about and how they want to go about it and do it consistently over time, they're the ones who build a personal brand. So it takes time. You need to really be constantly being aware of who you are to begin with, and then you can kind of go about building your personal brand.
I've seen and observed a lot of people struggle to even differentiate themselves. What do you suggest there, or how do anyone can find their differentiation?
You mentioned that there is a model which I've kind of worked on. So that model clearly calls out there are two parts to it. One is about the how. So the how is, you need to be thinking about how do you build expertise. So you need to build your own expertise. You need to then add value, and then you need to reinvent. So that's a three-stage process through which you can build your personal brand. And of course, building expertise, it doesn't happen overnight. You need to constantly be learning one topic and specialize in it, and then become the best in that. And of course, there is Malcolm Gladwell who says that it takes about 10,000 hours before you can become an expert. So building expertise is the first step. Of course, along with that, you need to be passionate about what you do. You need to be proficient in what you do, and you need to position yourself. So that's really the two ways in which this model comes together. Broadly, if you put all this together, that's when you build your personal brand. And again, when I look at my journey, there has been times when people have told me to do multiple things so that you can earn more money or be more famous. But what I did was I was passionate about one area and I focused on it for multiple years till I became a domain expert. And then everyone knew that there was a domain expert in that space, and that's how I started gaining more recommendations, gaining more opportunities. People started offering me jobs. That's again how I went about building my.
Along that line, how do one measure their current state? And of course, they do some activity and next state, whether they've improved their branding or not.
Absolutely. It sounds very intangible that you don't know whether you have a personal brand right now. What I have developed is an assessment model where you can assess yourself to know where you currently stand.
Okay.
So that tells you your asset state. And then of course, once you use the framework which I have, and then you put together your current thinking as to where you want to go and how you want to develop yourself. And then there are milestones where you can check and see, okay, am I progressing? And the only way you can get feedback is by asking people whom you interact with. Again, and not necessarily you have to do it online. You can do it offline. You can do it with your friends. It's a simple, question about, do they see you adding more value to others? Do they see you differentiating yourself? Do they see you becoming, smarter and better with what you do? And that's the only way then you can measure and gauge, okay, this is the tangible progress I made.
Someone needs to constantly do this as part of their routine.
Absolutely.
So that they know how they're
Exactly.
progressing.
Exactly.
Tell me your last couple of your final thoughts on personal branding, especially youngsters.
Yeah, so I think the millennial generation, I would think they are really, really smart. They are very confident, and I believe that definitely youngsters are already doing a lot to build their own personal brand, because I nowadays see a lot of YouTube celebrities, and all of them are following their passion. But I think the key thing is to also know that there is, you have a reputation. So you need to know how your reputation is, because sometimes what you put on Facebook, and it may not align with what your brand stands for, and then people start doubting your credibility. So it's important to be very consistent in what you're doing, be aware of who you are first, and then start building your personal brand. So yes, it's great to have your own YouTube channel and do all that kind of great videos and great content, but also be conscious of the offline character which you have, because people start believing and trusting you first face to face, and then of course they look at your online profile and then they decide whether you are really worth your personal brand or not.
So thank you so much, Anisu, for your time. Really, it's a great sharing. So you're talking to Anisu Verghese, who's an expert in internal communication, and I'll be putting some links on his blog and especially on the personal branding assessment as well as the model. So please feel free to check out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.